You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey through a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination. That's a signpost up ahead. Your next stop, Comedy Tonight.
It's Comedy Tonight with our guests, Jeff DeHart, Wayne Cotter, and Bob Saget. Some of America's brightest comics, and who knows what else. Now, here's your host, BillBoggs.
Okay. Hey, thank you, Mark McEwen. Our announcer, Mark McEwen. Mark is a guy who's always finding interesting restaurants.
Well, Bill, you know, I've been traveling around looking for interesting restaurants. I found a good one. It's got a new cuisine, though. It's a combination soul food kitchen, Szechuan Chinese restaurant. It's called the House of Who Dat.
Who dat? Okay, thanks, Mark. And anyway, speaking of food, here's a man who has never eaten shoe fly pie, Wayne Cotter.
Went clothes shopping with my dad this week. He's a big guy, gained a lot of weight. Salesmen are real nice to him, you know. They got special terms for these guys. Sir, you're husky. Just waddle right over there. This guy's beyond husky. This is like upper husky. You know, sir, we better give you plenty of pockets. You may go condo at any time. Husky. My dad was skinny like me when he was younger, which is not easy either. You hear it all the time, you know, when you're thin. You're so skinny, you're so thin. I bet you can eat whatever you want. I bet you pack it away. You must gorge yourself. I always say yes, because it's common knowledge in this country. Skinny people eat like pigs, and fat people never touch food. Fat people always remind you of this, too. They always, great thing, they just go, I just look at food, I gain weight. Very dangerous condition to walk around in. Go into a supermarket, you can't get out. Somebody says that, just whip out a piece of cheesecake, watch their seams burst open. Fat people scare me on airplanes, too. Especially if they all sit on the same side. Oh, my goodness. Talked to my mom this week. Had a mouse in my house. I was frantic. I called her up. Mom, there's a mouse. What do I do? She said, don't worry. Just find where they're coming in and put poison down. So no problem. I could find a mouse hole. I've been watching cartoons for years. I'll just look for that gothic mouse arch. A little door and a knob on there. Sardine can bed with the covers turned down with a key. I should be used to having these things around. When I was a kid, my brother had pets, gerbils. He loved these things, gerbils. One of them got sick. He took it to the vet. It's like bringing a disposable lighter in for repairs. Even the vet's going, you want me to fix this? Sure, I'll fix it for you. How's that? There's a new one, 39 cents. Get out of here. So, you guys have trouble getting up in the morning? Yeah, turn off the clock in your sleep. Wind up 9 hours late for work. Make some lame excuse, the dog blew up. And all kinds of tricks. Try putting the clock across the room from the bed. Figure I'll have to walk all the way over there. I'll be wide awake by the time I get there. Fat chance. That clock could be a bus ride away. You get back in bed, your head hits the pillow. Bam, you're sound asleep again. What you need in between the bed and the clock is a moat. You have a chance anyway. You ever wake up a few seconds before the clock goes off in the morning? Yeah, have a showdown. And the clock teases. Makes that little pre-buzz noise just before it... I'm gonna go on. Try and stop me. Oh, boy. People have... A lot of people set their clock ahead a few minutes to try to get places on time, which is okay, 5, 10, 15 minutes, nice round figures, but you can't... Some people, 7.5 minutes. You can't work with this, you know. What is it, 8:31? That's 8:2. Carry the 9, 4, 1, 3... Some people set the clock ahead too much time, 15 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour. Eventually, you got to set your calendar ahead by a month, you know. It gets so... And some people set the clock ahead a different amount of time in each room. This is great. Right now, you got a time warp in your house. You're running a little late getting ready. You just move to a room where you're early. You got the whole family getting dressed in the kitchen now. But the big problem for me with the clock is at night. I set the clock, I get in bed at the last second before I fall asleep. Did I set the clock? I remember setting it, but that could have been yesterday. I better check. I get up, I go, of course the clock is set, but I pull the little thing in and out, in and out, and in and out. Then I get back in bed. Did I leave it in or out? Thanks a lot.
audience likes to go to comedy clubs. They like comedy. Let me see. I'd like to see where you like to go see comedians perform. How about you with all the different hair? Where do you like to see comedians perform?
Caroline's.
Caroline's in New York City. Caroline Hirsch, nice woman. What's going on over here? What's he doing? What is this?
It's my pet Rocky. It's a little
You
baby
came to
raccoon.
this is very cute, but what are you doing in the studio with a pet raccoon?
Well, you can go anywhere. He's trained.
He's trained.
Yeah,
do you believe it's a trained raccoon? What does he do?
Come here, sit.
Sit?
Wait, get out of there. What do you want? Oh, I forgot. You know, every time he does a trick, you got to give him raccoon munchies. Come here, that's a...
Whoa! Watch it. Wait, what kind of tricks does he do?
I can do impressions.
Well, let's see some.
Yeah, Ray Charles. Georgia. Georgia.
What else?
Well, you know, one of my favorite things, I like to go into pet shops, walk in and say, excuse me, you're not a paper train these things? Whoa!
Oh, I bet they love you in pet shops. That's really, listen, I would love that. He's very cute, really.
He's
and I
very
wouldn't...
smart, too.
How smart?
Rocky, how much is 1 + 1? It goes up to about 5.
Hey, that's good. Listen, I'd like...
headaches.
He's very cute, but I really need to take him because Mayor Koch won't let us have animals in the
Well, that's
TV.
okay. He's more trained.
No.
You can say
Let
no.
me have.
No. Oh.
Jeez.
Lucky I got him retail.
Yeah.
You like that, don't you?
I like that, but now I'm a tycoon. Anyway, here's Bob Saget, a man who's concerned about the state of the world. Right, Bob? How you doing? I am. I'm very... Thank you so much. You're more than a crowd. You really are. I feel like... No, keep it going. No, I feel like I know each of you personally. I really do, because all my cousins are the entire right side of the audience. And you people at home, I just want to feed you milk all night long. I'm not kidding. I don't know. I want to open the refrigerator and give you Post Toasties. So I am concerned about the state of the world. I think everybody here and everybody at home should just be screaming Attica right now. I think we should just run through the streets and yell, let it be. I'm serious. My dad is like a little... This is not an act, by the way. I'm a very confused person. I have the brain of a German Shepherd. I really do. And I have the body of a 16-year-old boy. And they're in my rent-a-car, and I want you to see them right now. So don't laugh at that. That was sick. Let that go. So my dad calls me up. He lives in Philadelphia, and I live in California. And he says, Bob, I am scared of a nuclear war. He says, if the bomb drops, I'm going to call you, because it's 3 hours later here. You'll have time to pack. Dad, I'll be a cheeseburger by then. You know, it's like, I'm Cyndi Lauper. Oh, no. I'm not scared of a nuclear war. I live in California. I'm scared of an earthquake, obviously, especially what's been going on now. So Californians just don't care. Californians are like, oh, look, the ground's opening up. There goes my car. Well, it's Miller time. All right. I'm scared there's going to be a major quake and I'll be getting a vasectomy at the time. That's what I'm scared of, you know? I just turned into a wax figure. Thank you very much. My mother's applauding, ladies and gentlemen. No, my mother's at home right now with my dad, and they're just laying there mud wrestling right now. My mom and dad are great. My mom's a wonderful guy. She really is. My mom, they were very strict. I never got to go to camp. Never did. My mom thought I'd get embarrassed undressing in front of little boys, but I kind of like it now. I know, hey, stop it. I said it fast. That's not true. I'm not a senator. So what happened was, I never got to sleep over my friends' houses. Anybody here get to do that? You slept over my friends' houses. I never got to. I said, Mom, why not? She said, Bob, you have no friends and you have no life, and I'm not your mother, okay? Very painful. The worst thing that happened, I was like 9 years old. I wasn't 9, I was like 9. I was 15. My chest hair hadn't come in yet. No, I'm laughing alone to the 5th power, but I'm a happy guy. So I was 9, and my parents wanted to throw a surprise party, couldn't get anybody to come to it. And I walked in the house, and my mother was standing there with a candle and a Twinkie. And she said, surprise, Bob, and I don't want to upset you, but I can't stay, okay? So, have a good time. Very painful. But I'm not alone anymore, because I'm here with Casper. Whoa. He's a friendly ghost. Hey, knock it off. I'm working. Anyway. No, I'm doing good. Oh, stop it. You're out of line. You need an alignment. I had a weird thing. I got a new house. We couldn't afford to move for a while. We just kept changing our phone number, trying to impress people. But now we have a place with garage door openers. We don't have a garage. We just have the openers. We go through the neighborhood and trigger other people's homes, you know? Hey, honey, the Robbins house is open. Let's go shopping, you know? The worst thing about going away, I travel. I'm on the road some. I taught my dog how to water the plants at home. You know, I'll get him, Bob. No problem. But what's weird is you come home, open up my refrigerator. I looked in. All I had bread, yogurt, and pickles. Everything. The date was expiring that day. And I went, I got an hour to eat all this stuff, you know? And I did it. I ate everything, and I got real sick, but I beat the deadline. That's all I care about, you know? You know what I'd like to do now? I'm asking you. I have no idea. No, I know what I'd like to do. I just want to strip naked and scream. No, hey, watch it. Get a hold of yourself. I'd like to do a song. My guitar, Otto? Thank you. I call him that, and he likes the abuse. He really does. Okay. Hey, I'm a geek. Okay. I don't play this. I work out with it, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nautilus guitar. No, I'd like to do a song if I could. I don't have a pick. No, I do. Here we go. Stop it, will you? This is a song. It's a song I wrote for my mom, okay? Think about your mom while I'm doing this, or think about my mom, because she's everybody's mom. In fact, you could go home tonight and she'd make food for everybody right now. I'm not kidding. There's enough food there just in case the Shriners stop by. So this is just for my mom, and here we go, and I hope you like it, and here we go. I wrote it just for my mom, and here we go. I hope you like it, and here it is. I'm so obnoxious, I'm annoying myself right now. No, here it is, as I promised only moments ago. Here's a song, and here's a pick, and there's my nose. Like, ow! No, I'm sorry. That was very immature. You're laughing at immaturity. You're sick people. You're like my dad. You laugh at poop jokes. You need help. You really do. Just for my mom, and here we go, and thanks again. I don't have a song. No, I do. Fake out. Here it is. How you doing, Mom? Since I moved away, I've missed you and Dad a lot. You laugh at that. I geek out, you laugh at that, damn it. I'm gonna start it again because I'm a professional. I'm a professional. Hold on a second. This is more exciting than I've ever had. Okay, everybody. Now stop it. I swear to God, I'll come out there and smack everybody in the audience one by one. Here we go. Pretend you never heard the first part. How you doing, Mom? Since I've moved away, I've missed you and Dad a lot. Though you're far away, I know you're thinking of me. 'Cause every day I'm thinking about you. I know by now that you and Dad have been to my sister's house for dinner in Philadelphia. Did you miss me? I've missed you. Mom, you gave me powdered milk. As a babe, I wasn't breastfed like all the rest. But that's okay, Mom, 'cause you had powdered breasts. That's your favorite verse. Let that go. And when I was 5, you gave my hair a trimming. It was so short it didn't get wet when I went swimming. That's a true story. I was a ticked-off little burr-headed kid. But let's forget the past, 'cause Mom, hey, I don't want to throw things up, you see. Except all the meals you cooked for me. A lot of broccoli. How you doing, Mom? Say hi to Dad, my real dad. Will you, Mom? Take care, and I'll call you Mom. Collect. Good night.
Up next, a man who's devoted his entire life to impersonating David Brenner, Jeff DeHart. Some of Comedy Tonight's guests fly on Regent Air. Fly on Cloud 9 aboard Regent Air, the world's most luxurious jet aircraft.
Okay, here's a terrific impressionist, Jeff DeHart.
Yes, thank you, Bill. What a guy. What a guy. Of course, you're probably looking at me going, wasn't that Rod Serling earlier in the show? Except he had a different jacket. Yeah, I did Rod. And actually, you know when it's fun to really do voices? When people don't expect it. You know, like the Serling thing. I would love to go to an airport, stand behind a ticket counter dressed like Rod, and take people's tickets. Can you imagine that? Submitted for your approval. One Bob Johnson, a man who thinks he's going to Los Angeles. I think OJ flies through the airport. Well, I tell you what, since we're all here, we have a nice audience. What do you say we do a little Johnny Carson, a little Tonight Show? Could you get into that? Okay, right, we'll do that. Oh, yeah. Now, you have to help me out. All you've got to do is when I introduce Johnny, whoop it up, make like you're at the Tonight Show, and we'll have a heck of a good time, okay? Okay, here we go. And now, here's Johnny. Okay. Are you ready? You ready for this biggie? I had a blind date tonight, okay? The girl I took out was so ugly.
How ugly was she?
I'm glad you asked. She was so bad, I took her to dinner at McDonald's. Right? This is true. Cheap but true, right? I took her to McDonald's. I ordered a cheeseburger. She ordered a Gainsburger. You're really getting into this Carson stuff, aren't you? She was ugly. She would not ride in my car unless she could stick her head out the window. I took her out for a drink tonight, all right? We went to a bar down the street here. Bartender said, "What would you like?" I said, "I'd like a zombie." He said, "You got one." She was no Prince Charles, but, you know, she was ugly. Oh, he's not ugly? Prince Charles? He should have waited for Amy Carter to grow up, married her. Come on, E.T. wouldn't kiss her goodnight. Go home. Sure. Well, according to my new contract, I have done 1 minute of monologue. It's time to bring on my guest host. Here he is now, the one and only David Brenner. How you doing? You want to hear something weird? Okay, this is funny. I almost didn't make it to the show tonight. This is good, right? I'm driving down Lexington, right? I bumped into a fat cop. He was directing traffic. And he got very mad because I hit him. He says, "Why the heck didn't you go around me?" I said, "I didn't think I had enough gas." Jeez. Listen, you're going to get a kick out of this one. I'm going out with a nice Jewish girl now, okay? This is good, right? So for her birthday, I bought her a Jewish alarm clock. You know what that is? In the morning, it doesn't buzz. It goes, "Bloomingdale's, Bloomingdale's, Bloomingdale's." What a crowd. Listen, before I go, I just want to tell you a quick little story. You know, when you do a lot of voices like I do, people think you're a little schizo. They really do. I was doing a show in Atlantic City a couple weeks ago, and a guy came up to me after the show, and I don't know if he was putting me on or not, but he told me he was a psychiatrist from New York, you know. He says, "Can I ask you something?" I said, "Yeah." He says, "I got a kick out of all the voices you did, right? I'll bet you, once in a while, when you're doing a famous movie star, say like you're doing Bogart, you get so into it, you really begin to believe you're Bogey, right?" So I said to the guy, I said, "I don't know who the heck told you that, Doc. The guy's full of malarkey. I don't think I'm Humphrey Bogart. Although I might be Raymond Burr, I could even be Dennis Weaver. I don't know, maybe I'm William Devane from Knots Landing. Yeah, for that matter, I could be Gabe Kaplan. Or maybe I'm Art Carney. Well, I don't know, I could be Stan Laurel. Or Oliver Hardy. Hello, Costello. Hey, W. C. Fields. Perhaps I'm James Mason. Or maybe I'm Clark Gable. I don't know, I could be Marlon Brando. Hey, whoa, maybe I'm Fonzarelli. Or maybe I'm Gabby Hayes or John Wayne or Henry Fonda. Kirk Douglas, Burt Lancaster, or Red Fox, you big dummy. But not Bogart.
Jeff DeHart. You're a good impressionist. Good impressionist. Yeah, what a guy. What else have you done in your life other than impressions?
What else have I done?
Yeah.
You mean like real jobs? Like
Sure,
a normal
exactly,
person?
yeah.
Years ago, I used to manage a dairy store in New Jersey, actually.
Really?
You know, like a 7-Eleven kind of thing. But actually, I did impressions.
On the
when
side?
When I did it for the customers, you know? Like when they come in and out. I got fired for that, too. So,
What happened?
One day I had a little old lady came walking in, and she's started complaining about the eggs I was selling, you know, and nasty, too. She says, "Hey, Sonny, these medium-sized eggs are pretty small, aren't they?" I said, "Well, I don't lay them, lady. I just sell them."
How about
the end of the dairy
other
program.
jobs? Other jobs that nurtured this talent of yours?
I lived in California for a little while. The first job I got out there was kind of interesting. I worked at Disneyland, so I got Mickey. See Mickey?
Oh, yeah, I like
I
that.
got Mickey. I didn't work in the park. I used to work at the hotel as a desk clerk, the Disneyland Hotel. You know, that was fun because people would call up late at night for room service, you know, and I'd play around with them. 2 in the morning, you know, you get a guy going, "What happened to that turkey sandwich I ordered?" And I'd say, "I don't know."
Donald Duck Hotel.
That's a-
Other jobs?
Well, let's see. I worked as a waiter a little bit, part-time. I was, you know, real bad, a terrible waiter. You know, I used to go around to different tables doing Robin Williams. Really.
Robin Williams.
It kind of ticked off the owner a little bit. You know, I go up and go, "Whoa, what'll it be, sport?" "You want muscles? You should have gone to a gym, Rambo." We have crabs, but they're in the men's room. I didn't last too long at that job.
Have Robin tell everybody we'll be right back.
All right. Stay tuned. We'll be right back, okay? Whoa.
Good audience, thank you. I want to thank our guests, Jeff DeHart, Wayne Cotter, Bob Saget, and of course, our trusty announcer, Mark McEwen. How are things back there, Mark?
Fine. Bob, Keith Richards called. He wants that song about your mom for his next album.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
She's been seeing him for a
Yeah,
while.
your mom was on.
She has the same haircut as Keith Richards now. She's so hot for him, she's so cold.
Hey, I want to know, Wayne, how has being a comic affected your social life?
It's interesting, actually. Like a lot of professions, people have a certain idea. I meet somebody, they say, oh, you're a comedian, tell me a joke, you know, this kind of thing. A lot of jobs, actually. I have a friend who's a dermatologist, so they get the same thing, you know. Oh, you're a dermatologist? What is this, exactly? You know, that's the kind of thing.
Very pleasant at a party,
it's the
right?
same thing, but it's how you live with it. It's fun.
Is there anyone you didn't do tonight?
Oh, there's a lot of people I didn't do, I guess. Maybe Jack Nicholson.
How would Jack close out tonight's show if he had some thoughts about it?
Well, I'd say we ran out of time, so there's nothing more we can do, so that's it. I'd love to do more time. Actually, I'd rather poke needles in my eyes than do some more. No, it was a great time, Bill. I really had a lot of fun.
Jack, what do you